Dude, really? What a party crasher. What a party crasher.
Please don't know when it's going on.
No. Alright, looks like we are all set to go. And so, on this beautiful night here in Gridania, this wonderful, awesome theme, as well as the individual standing in front of us, as well as what's behind it, can only mean one thing. The return of the Easter events in Final Fantasy XIV, Hatchingtide. And so, it is going to be, I can say with certainty, perhaps the best one yet, because this year, they're doing things a little differently. They decided to split this year's event into two different ones, spread over 2 weeks. And so, first week will be this evening, and so the second week will then take place starting next Monday. And it'll be this little bunny, as well as many others, who will make this a really awesome event. And since this is a special event, this can only be done, well, I have brought in other characters recently, but for this particular one, since we are doing Hatchingtide where everything is cute and adorable, that can only apply to one. We gotta bring in Rika for this one. She's all dressed up in her Spriggan jacket from last year's Hatchingtide, and so that's what she'll be wearing, but it won't be staying that way for too long. So, hey there Miguel, Ichigo, and to everyone else that's just logging on, we're glad to have you with us here tonight. So, greetings people of the world, Matthias Griffin back with you for a special edition of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers Live as we take on the first week of Hatchingtide 2020 here at Mikedo's Amphitheater. So, as you can see, there are people dressed up as bunnies, and I'm not talking about Viera, nor am I talking about this lady who's walking right into the shot who's dressed as a gold saucer bunny. Nope, we're going for the genuine article here. To do that, we're going to have to go over this way to the stage where we will find, you guessed it, some more bunnies. Most notably, this Revelrous Rabbit. Let's go ahead and speak with them to take on the level 15 quest for Hatchingtide Week 1, entitled The 8th Umbral Calamity. The Revelrous Rabbit in Mikedo's Amphitheater wishes to share the joy of Hatchingtide with you. Yeah, look how happily they stand. Come one, come all, for Hatchingtide is upon us once more! Well, if it isn't Rika! Back to enjoy the festivities for another year, are we? I could not be more pleased to welcome you once again. Oh, you know who I am. Yeah. How do I know that voice? Do you not recognize me? It's me, your old friend Gilia Leopo. Yeah, Gili is the one who is, of course, the person responsible for Hatchingtide in this game. But yeah, we don't get to see the adorable Mikote underneath. We only get to see the adorable rabbit outfit that she's currently wearing. And before you ask, yes, this costume is the result of yet another vision. I but recently dreamt that a veritable horde of hippity-hoppity rabbits descended on the realm for Hatchingtide, delighting children far and wide with their button-cute noses and cotton-white tails. Why rabbits, you may ask? And the question is a valid one. After all, rabbits do not lay eggs, nor are they traditionally associated with the Archons in any particular way. But yeah, we saw the Spriggans involved last year, which is why I'm wearing the outfit that you were wearing that year. Unfortunately, I have no answers to that question, and yet so vividly do I remember the smiles on the faces of each and every youngling in my dream that I swore I would bring this vision of Hatchingtide to life. Might you be so kind as to lend me a hand? Yep, sounds excellent to me, or I can find no excuse not to. Yep, the puns will be prevalent around here for week 1. Yeah, let me at 'em. Oh, thank you, my friend! With your aid, I have no doubt that this year's incarnation of Hatchingtide will be the most exciting and extravagant yet. And so, without further ado, I would encourage you to seek out my associate Nanota near the Carline Canopy. She'll be most happy to enlighten you as how you might assist us in making this year's festivities something to remember. Well, trust me, dressed as you are right now, it already is that way. So let's make a run over to the Carline Canopy out near the front gates of GRIDANIA. And well, someone's already got their FC ranked to 23. That is pretty good. Of course, you need a lot of people to do that. So, I mean, given what's been going on with the world so far this year, I can imagine a lot of FCs are having a hard time trying to get into those higher ranks. It has, like, we haven't been affected too adversely in that regard. Because of the fact that we actually, once I transitioned back over into GRIDANIA, we've been able to gain some ranks ourselves through what we've been able to do with the limited people we have, obviously with what's going on. And as it currently stands right now, Tales of Eorzea has just hit rank 14. So yeah, we're going along nice and smoothly. So now, let's head on over to past the Carline Canopy. Yeah, we're not going into it itself, we just need to run down here towards near the main gates. And it's here where we'll find this bright-eyed pink rabbit. Hey there, Brandon. Welcome to Stream. Glad to have you with us. The happiest of Hatchingtides to you, my dear. Yeah, I'm looking for Nanota, and to you, or say that voice. Now, I will point out, if you have not ever done Hatchingtide with the character, the third option does not appear. So, since we do recognize this voice... You recognize me? Oh, how astute you are, my adventuring friend. It indeed is none other than I, Nanota! Now, pray tell, what might I do for you? Well, Gili sent me your way. Come to help with the festivities, you say? Your presence is most welcome, and then some! Gili and I have our hands, or should I say paws, full here, and we would be most indebted to you for your assistance. Allow me to explain. In the hopes of turning this year's Hatchingtide into a true event for the ages, we scoured the realm and procured a host of chickens that would lay for us the most remarkable eggs. And you're wondering, chickens? This is Final Fantasy. We deal in chocobos, not chickens. But yeah, for the first time ever, chickens are for real in Final Fantasy! Sadly, the other day I got distracted for a moment and neglected to properly shut the door to the storehouse where we were keeping them. Before I knew it, the birds had all flown the proverbial, or literal in this case, coop. Needless to say, without our hens, there can be no eggs, and without our eggs, there can be no Hatchingtide. Surely you can see our plight? And so I beg of you, my friend, please go out there and catch our precious birds before they are swallowed up by the beasts that prowl the wood. I have but one small request for you, and that is you don one of these lovely rabbit suits and wear it while you go about the deed. Why, you ask? Let it suffice to say that Gili's visions have never led us astray before, and I do not expect this to change. You may be skeptical now, but believe me, once you put it on, you'll not really want to part with it. And that's why I'm happy to say that we will be happy to gift one to you in commemoration of your efforts, should you see the task through to completion. Alright. Yeah, if I get to dress up as cute as you are, I believe we can accommodate you. So, let's warp on over to the central shroud. Yeah, and as you can imagine, it will be busy tonight. Now, I will point out that since this is going to be done for Hatchingtide, we're of course only going to show off the event itself. After that, I have Mathia needing one more roulette to get to level 80 on Warrior, and so I will show off the 80 quest tonight. Alright, let's go. So yeah, it'll be taking place all the way down here, so it's already in progress. I don't think I'll be able to catch this round. And if I do, I'll probably be catching it right at the very end. Yeah, it's the window of opportunity expired for this round, so we'll have to wait for the next window of opportunity. But you'll see, we are catching up to some of the NPCs that are also dressed up in these outfits. Yeah, how many more of them are still out there? We'll find out the next round. But yeah, you'll see a lot of people dressed up with the rabbit suits, of course. For doing the particular fate that we're about to do, all the rabbits are dressed the same color. Why, I have no idea, but it can be very easy to blend in, I guess, given what we're about to do. So, in order to change into this look for being a rabbit for the first time, we have to go to this Hatchingtide helpmeet who's dressed up as a gold rabbit. Not a gold saucer bunny, but a gold bunny. So let's go and speak with him. Thank the 12 you're here. Our chickens have flown the coop, and if we don't round them up somehow, we'll have no eggs and no Hatchingtide. So, well, let's get the rules from him while we're waiting. Yeah. How do I catch chickens? Catching chickens isn't easy, but I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. First, you'll want to slow them down with bird lime. Then, when you get near enough, just use your net to nab them. So, don a rabbit costume and you'll be able to use the special actions Bird Line and Seize. Skilled use of these actions is the key to success in this fate. Slow the bird's movement and snag as many as you can to make this year's Hatchingtide a rousing success. And so, for completing the fate, we'll get a series of bejeweled eggs. So, let's leave it to me, and accept the task. Thanks, friend, you are a true lifesaver. I'll lend you everything you need. A net, some birdline, and this rabbit suit. Why the rabbit suit, you ask? Why not a rabbit suit, I say? It's Hatchingtide, after all. So the rabbit suit can be removed at any time by using the special action Remove Costume. And so, in the event that you remove the costume by accident, you may get another by speaking to the Hatchingtide helpmeet once more. But, given what we're about to do, this will not be an issue. So yeah, Rika's dressed up in rabbit suits in the same color that everyone else is dressed as. So now we have to wait for this to take place, but I think we may need to get this fate to go away so we can cause the Hatchingtide fate to spawn faster. So I am actually going to get out of this costume for a moment and make a break for it and head on over this way. So I'm going to go ahead. And get my red mage out. Let's see what we can use. And so away we go. Try and get the hornets out of here as quickly as possible. Also going to try and avoid drawing in the arbor buzzards because I have no need to fight them. And they'll just waste more time for the people who are waiting for the fate to get started. Not in line of sight. Well, of course. Oh, really? Yeah, pretty much playing back and forth here. Yeah, we gotta help things along in order to get the fate that we need to appear. Because this fate's just gonna run interference for a while. Also, I don't get why I'm not targeting the enemy that I'm looking directly at. But then again, that is one of the things that seems to be becoming more and more of an issue with this game. Well, thank you for drawing in the swarm. Alright, that should do it. There we go. Alright, let's get back into the arena. Hey there, I'm back. Oops. I wish they would default to yes. Alright. So now we wait it out again. Yeah, everyone dressed the same way for those who are participating, of course. we'll know that the fate has started when those bunnies that we saw departing come back. So now we get to bide our time until that happens. It definitely does. It definitely does, there, Ichigo. Yeah, you'll get to see a whole lot of people dressed the same way. So, something I should also point out as well while we're waiting for all this to go down. Over the weekend, I was, you may have noticed I was not streaming. Because I really wanted to get back to doing, trying to beat Metroid, and also, doing more Apex Legends. But someone in, the Party Finder here in Final Fantasy XIV said that they wanted people to come up with a special series of videos that could be made. Oh, okay, they've arrived. So this group of bunnies is now on scene. So let's go ahead and speak with them. Accept the fate, and we're off and running. Time to go after chickens. Throw the line to slow them down, and then use the net to catch them. And yeah. These things are going to be fast, they are going to be everywhere, it is going to be a frenzy. And sometimes you'll just end up doing someone a solid by slowing a chicken down just enough so that they can catch it. It also doesn't help though that the lime is on a cooldown. Now, I don't know what this lime is supposed to be. Is it supposed to be like chicken feed? It's something I'm not quite sure on or clear about. And if you're lucky, sometimes a chicken will just that's not been affected by the lime will just roll into your line of fire while you're using a net on a chicken that's already been slowed down, and you can get two at once. That has happened to me on a number of occasions, and so I got the multiple maximum reward. So yeah, there's the whole pack of them heading off to, once again, do what they do best. Yeah, how many more is still out there? Well, we can keep going as many times as we want to, but for now, it's time for us to temporarily change out and go back to what I was wearing. Oh, no, that's not you. Jeez, I can't even remember what I was wearing. There we go. Alright, back to GRIDANIA. Yeah, some people are going to stick around to keep doing this over and over again. But yeah, someone wanted to encourage people to create some video clips that could be used as a way to have the Final Fantasy 14s come together to support people who are dealing with COVID. And so I was like, sure, I'll get involved. And so I sent the person responsible a bunch of clips of Rika dressed in various outfits, and also engaged at various places throughout the game, throughout Eorzea, throughout Gridania, throughout the housing areas. So it's something I hope that when we see the final product, it'll be something really cool. And given what we got to deal with in the world today, something that's really cool is something we all need to experience right now. So back to Nanota. Welcome back, friend. I'm pleased to inform you that we've counted our chickens and they're all safely returned to the coop. Truly, you have done us, no, all of Eorzea, a great service this day. And without further ado, I must report back to Gili and share these good tidings. If you have no other pressing matters, pray join me. I'm quite certain our lead celebrant will want to offer her thanks in person. Indeed she would. So let's follow her back. Yeah, of course, there will be people who are playing as actual in-game bunnies, as Viera. But yeah, I think we can all safely say that this rabbit outfit puts the Viera and the Gold Saucer Bunny outfit, for that matter, to shame. Alright, time to head on back. So we'll go ahead and reunite with Gili and Nanota. Nanota! Enrica! I hear that, in no small part thanks to you, our most confounding chicken conundrum has been solved! Yeah. I found your chickens alright, or exceptional work if I do say so myself. Now here's the really weird thing. No matter what you say to Gili, no matter how you respond to her, she'll say the same line. But what's really weird is, if you go with exceptional work, you'll have this like really freaked out reaction on your face, and Gili will act accordingly. So we're just going to give her the normal response instead. Indeed, you have performed a most exceptional service for us here today. Yes, you are truly a paragon among adventurers, an exemplar of... forgive me. At any rate, thanks to you, we can at long last begin the festivities in earnest. Let the curtain rise on a Hatchingtide to remember. As promised, you will now be rewarded with a stylish rabbit costume of your very own. Thank you. We'd be most appreciative. That doesn't quite work, does it? If you could don it for the duration of the festivities to add an extra touch of charm and delight to the celebration. And with that, I'd best get back to my post before the chickens run off again. Indeed you must, because since that fate keeps recurring, obviously she falls asleep at the post again. Don't tell Nanota I said this, Rika, but I'm counting on you as much as anyone to make this year's Hatchingtide a resounding success. Promise that you won't go far, will you? And so with that, we'll take our 3,360 experience points, as well as the 2 parts of the rabbit suit, the head and the body itself. This marks the conclusion of the first quest for this year's Hatchingtide. For details on when the second quest will be available, please check the lodestone. Well, we already know about that. It'll be next Monday. So, as the sun rises here on a brand new day in Gridania, what do you say we go ahead and have Rika sport her new look? So we will go ahead and give her the fancy rabbit head to wear and the suit to go with it. So by default, it's the rabbit is gray. So yeah, if you ever wanted to invoke your inner Bugs Bunny, you could definitely do that. Also, as well, Another thing you can do, you may have noticed that on Gili and Nanota that they had the rabbit teeth out. So you can use Visor to show your teeth, or you can have it shown, or you can use it to not have them shown at all. So, also one thing I need to do, since I've gotten everyone else through this already, and I've already given them special colors to wear for their rabbit suit, obviously it only makes sense that Rika be given such a color as well. Of course, since pink is her color, we're going to go ahead and give her pink. But not just any pink. We're giving her the newest version of pink. In fact, I need to get that from Shirogane, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and warp to Shiro. Because I did store some of the newest version of pink dye there for her. Plus it'll make more sense to also just be somewhere where things are a little more laid back. So we'll head off into the area for our house. And I can also show you some of the rewards that you can use with the bejeweled eggs that you do when you complete the fate as well. Because I already have those in the house. So obviously the Hatchingtide theme is currently playing. Not only that, we also have added to the house some stuffed rabbits to place on our table along with all of the other goodies and sweets we have here at the Tales of a Eorzea house. And not only that, we also have over here, just added, is the poster for this year's Hatchingtide, with Gili in her more traditional outfit, chasing after her Spriggan friend Riggy from 2 years ago. Yeah, now why she's chasing after her, I have no idea, but I think it's funny. Also, I like to think that Gili is a fan of Mathia because of the fact that she has a blue tail with a white tip at the end, just like Mathia does. Just a thought I was contemplating. So, we'll go ahead and take our 2 pots of cherry pink dye and go ahead and use it on Rika's rabbit suits. So yeah, let's see how this is going to turn out. Yeah, that is very vivid. Yeah, of course, it's modeled after the Japanese cherry blossoms, which, given that Rika has a Japanese name, I think is very appropriate. But yeah, she is so cute! Oh man, I love this Hatchingtide so much, and this is just for week 1. I imagine that they'll have everything for all the eggs collected available for us in week 2, and we'll see how it goes, because, yeah, I'm definitely down with this idea of splitting Hatchingtide into 2 weeks as 2 separate events, because they did that earlier this year for Valentine's Day. It was the first for Final Fantasy XIV, and so now we'll get to see it utilized again here for Hatchingtide. And we can now only wait to see what will happen next week. So, now that we have taken care of that, I'm going to go ahead and, since I did say we were getting close to getting Mathia up to experience level 80 on Warrior, we're going to go ahead and swap over. I hope I won't have to log out and log back in. Yeah, given that the server is busy, I may have no choice. Yeah, you can see he's all decked out in true blue, as befits him. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna have to log out and log back in. Yeah, cue the Pink Panther theme. You know what music I was thinking about when I was doing Hatchingtide earlier? Was White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane. It's a song from the 1960s. It's a psychedelic song. It's their interpretation of Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, it's basically their musical interpretation of Alice in Wonderland, and it actually was the inspiration for the title of an episode of my Eternal Sonata Let's Play from 2014. The one where you go into laments. So yeah, now that we've successfully logged back in, let's go ahead and head on over to begin the process of getting Mathia to level 80 on Warrior. Because once he's gotten that taken care of, he can move right on to the next thing. Yeah, because I've also been leveling him currently on Monk as well. So it will not be long before he is level 80 on Monk too. So I had him go to the main scenario roulettes just before I came on air tonight to get him that much closer to level 80. And we will see how everything unfolds. Alright. So yeah, here's Matthias' fancy blue bunny. But yeah, as you can see, he is literally 300,000 points away from getting 80. So, since we are so close, we won't really need to go to a big fancy roulette for this one. We can just have him go to a trial. And that'll put him over the top. Yeah, watch. The trial I'm gonna get is the level 79 one against Lord Vothri. It would not shock me if that happened. I would not be shocked if the trial I get to put Mathia over the top of level 80 for Warrior turned out to be the trial against Lord Vothri. But we'll know soon enough. Where will we go? Well, not quite that. But it will be a tough challenge nonetheless. We'll have to go head-to-head against Sri Lakshmi. Which means it'll be rabbits pitted against snakes. A true battle of the animal kingdom is at stake here. And we're helping out a brand new ninja to get their objective. Let's do this. Will they come together? Yeah. Get over here, you two.
Open your heart to me.
Clear out. I wonder if rabbits have any role in Indian culture. Yeah, random things you think about while you're thrust into a battle against an Hindu goddess. Oh, keep it away. Yeah, that is some bad overlapping. Yeah, of course, that's always the challenge of this, as our new ninja is found out the hard way. Healers, where are you? Yeah, healers, please tell me you're not falling asleep on the job. Yeah, I don't want to have to heal myself with equilibrium. when are we gonna cause Sri Lakshmi to break and force her to utilize her ultimate? The answer is now.
Rest your weary souls in my bosom.
And also, might as well take another one while we're here. Or can I? Yeah. Partake of my life and love. As the bunny and everyone else gets to dancing while Sri Lakshmi is doing her thing.
I shall free you from your hate.
Well, that's all well and good, but there's no will for me to absorb here. There is now. And it's like, Will, where are you?
Surrender to bliss.
I'll pass, Sri Lakshmi, thanks.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Not really. I'm as happy as the Easter Bunny. Why would I feel bad? All I need to do is take you out, and I have level 80. Make sure to keep that stuff separated, but also allow for the stack mech to arrive. Yeah, this is makes for an awkward cleave. But now I can go back. And this way, Miss Lakshmi. Until now. Alright, ninjas figured it out.
Your souls are stained.
Everything is yours, supposedly. But I do not seek such things in my life. Or at least not in the way you offer them. Alright, can we take the cooldown?
I shall free you from your hate.
Well, then you have to do better than that. Yeah, I can't hate. I'm cute and adorable. Yeah, I know that the warrior has the inner beast ability with them, but yeah, I'm using it quite literally. Yeah, in more ways than one. Of course, not only playing as a Mikote, but also the fact that I'm dressed up the way I am. Alright, will usage imminent again. Well, that means you there, Ninja, and I don't think you're gonna get it off in time. Nope. You gone. Yeah, it's the unfortunate drawback of being new to this. But don't worry then, Ninja, we got your back. Everyone else, thankfully, is well versed in this fight. And there we go, I'm level 80 on Warrior. In fact, I would have gained 3.4 million points. So yeah, it would have been in the millions regardless. Yeah, let's use the extra will. Yeah, since we don't need to use it again. But yeah, that went about as well as you could have hoped. And so now that we have another level lady from Mathia. Oh, Yumi! Yeah, this is our newest member, but she's not only that, she's someone who has come to us because she was looking for someone who could offer her some love. And so I took her up on her offer, and so we have her joining us now here in the Tales, and it's my hope that I can be able to create a really good relationship with Miss Yomi Bloodmoon. Yes, and she's going to be working on Gunbreaker for a while. We're going to go ahead while we have the time. We'll make our way over to Limsa, or no, not Limsa Laminsa, Costa del Sol. Yeah, because as I'm discovering in-game, there are lots of fun places to go. And so, since I'm dating Yomi right now, since the two of us are in a relationship, I thought it'd be a good idea to take her to any number of the places that are available in-game, that are like special places that you can go hang out. Like, I've come across a whole bunch of places where you can do such things. But yeah, it'd be cool to do something I was never able to do with Skyla, and that's go on a date. Yeah, that opportunity will forever be lost to me, but with Yomi now on my side, it's never too late. So yeah, you might remember the big, burly, curious Gorge who was able to try and control his inner beast, and also he has a brother as well that we've visited along the way. So over the time we've come to know each other, he's certainly learned more about who he is and what it is to be a warrior in Final Fantasy XIV. And so, yeah, I know we could dress more suitably for this, but come on. We've literally unleashed our inner beast, and it's a big blue bunny. Like, for my friend Lou, I'm sure this is not exactly what he had in mind, or what his home state had in mind when it came to Blue Bunny ice cream. So, what do you say we go ahead and speak with Curious Gorge to take on the level 80 Warrior's Quest entitled Once, Twice, 3 Times a Warrior. Curious Gorge is training here, but his mind is elsewhere. Oh, Mathia, how long has it been? I've been dedicating myself wholly to my training for some time now, day after day after day, but I fear my progress has come to a halt of late. You look well, a fair bit stronger than I remember even. What is your secret, my friend? How have you grown so much more powerful? What will you say? So I got sucked into this portal and traveled to another world, or say I went toe-to-toe with this fellow called the Kaiosine. Well, actually that was Shinji. Oh, sure, I'll have Mathia take the credit for it. Wait. I can tell this is going to take a while. Since I just finished my training, why don't we speak at length on dry land? Yeah, you always liked standing underneath this waterfall. Oh, that's cool there, Ichigo. So, later that night. So there are more worlds than this, eh? That's a lot to take in. And this grandson, ye gods! To see the woman you love taken from you before your very eyes. No wonder he struggled so mightily to pick up the pieces of his life. And listening to your tale, I realize what it is I've been missing. The one thing I lack to spur me to even greater heights. And what would that be? 'Tis love! You're thinking of going the same path as in the astrologian's quest? Yeah, we look at him intently like, are you sure that's a good idea? I sent several missives to Dorgono, you see, but she has yet to respond even once. I've waited patiently, eagerly, but still no word has arrived. Ah yes, Dorgono, the female Aura, who also has the inner beast controlling issue that Curious Gorge has. Fear has crept into my heart. Has she forgotten me? Has she met another? I cannot rest until I know the reason for her delay. I must know! This is no time for training! Nor can I afford to be patient. Granson's time with his beloved was cut short. Who is to say ours will not be as well? Or worse, if it already has. It is decided. I will purchase passage on the next ship to the Far East and return to the Azure Steppe with all haste. I'm coming, Dorgono! Well, we know where we're heading off to. He was like, oh, and speaking of which...
Mathia, how fortunate you are here! I've been looking all over for Curious Gorge. The Brothers Guild told me he trained near here, but I did not know you did as well.
I have also noticed you have a new friend. Yeah, that's not Broken Mountain.
What do you mean he's going to the step to see me because I never answered any of his missives? Is this a joke?
Nope.
No matter how many he sent, I would have never responded. Our people have no waiting tongue. Whatever reached us was probably fed to the goats. Anyway, let us hope that someone informs him of our arrival before he gets on a ship. As for why I have travelled all this way, it was at the behest of my father, who wished to thank you and Curious Gorge personally for fighting on our behalf.
Hello there. I am Loveson of the Corel, and you are Mathia Griffin, the Khan who stood with my people against the SHROUD. Actually, that was Corinne. Mistaken identity is very apparent. But that is not all, for you also helped my youngest daughter gain control over the Well of Karash. No words can express the depth of my gratitude to you.
You promised not to speak of Karash.
But I must. My heart broke when she was marked as taken and exiled. Never again would I see her, I feared. But then she returned, blood of my blood, master of Karash, my little girl, and it is all because of you. In thanks for your deeds, I wish to present you 30 horses. I'm satisfied with my chocobo, thank you.
Father, no! It is not the way of Eorzea to give horses as thanks. And besides, he is a traveller. They would only be a burden.
It's like, oh well. I apologize, Khan. Now then, I must also express my gratitude to the others. Warriors of the Maelstrom, were they? I believe I recall the way.
If you have time to spare, might you accompany us? Having travelled so long solely in the company of my father, I'm finding him increasingly exhausting.
Yeah, I believe I can do that. Yeah. Let the bunny warrior lead the way. And so, the next day, we gotta go to Lower Lano. So we gotta fly over to Morabi Dry Docks. Alright, off we go. Yeah, rolling around in my Magitech armor. Yeah, here's the whole crew, except for Mr. Curious Gorge. It is a pleasure to see you again, Mathia, as well as Dorgono. I'm surprised to see her as you doubtless are, and in the company of her father besides. Well, it looks like you built up a bit of a legion of your own. I must insist that you accept a small token of my appreciation. I do not doubt that my daughter was quite a handful, No less than 50 goats I think should suffice for the imposition.
50 gods be a far greater imposition, father!
It's like, what can I do? It was really no bother, sir. A pleasure, honestly, and a regrettably short one at that. So much so that we were hoping we might see her again, so you can imagine our surprise and delight when you arrived. If not horses and ghosts, then... Wait, are you not the leaders of these warriors? Yet you do not carry an axe. Why is this? Yeah, why is that? That is because I cannot. Not since I was defeated by my own brother in battle. He had succumbed to his inner beast, your Karash, and struck a blow with such ferocity from which I have never fully recovered. But it is well that he did, for I too was enthralled of the beast at the time. Had he not given it his all, countless innocents may have died by my hand. It is not an unfamiliar story. Many a Corellas suffered a grievous injury which rendered them unable to fight. But I too am a healer, and I can help you to wield your axe once more. This is in your power? I did not think it was possible. Yeah, a tank and a healer simultaneously? It pains me to see a warrior who yet yearns to fight but cannot. Allow me to treat you as repayment for your kindness. Full glad am I to accept. Thank you, sir, thank you! This treatment requires a quantity of shivermoss. While it is not native to your land, I believe a similar type grows here. Let us go and gather some. You lot, return to your training for now. I don't know about you, Mathai, but I'm bloody excited. I would agree. But we still gotta find Curious Gorge. You know how far we gotta go? Well, not that far. It is a bit of a ways out, though. But it makes more sense to just take the Magitech armor and drive to where we need to go, as opposed to trying to take Limsa Minsa as the way through. Plus, as well, on top of that, we get to enjoy the ever awesome Guardian Empire boss theme. But yeah, from what you guys have seen of week 1 of Hatchingtide and the awesome bunny suit that comes with it, what are your thoughts on what you've seen tonight? So we'll make our way over to where Love Song is. Yeah, he did journey quite a bit out. Yeah, he's pretty much at the right in front of the farm, in front of Red Rooster's stead. I hear the Tuora. The moss of which I spoke I spotted in this place not long ago. We will need a moderate amount for the ritual to heal Broken Mountain. You and Dorgono can both assist me in this. Look for mossy rocks nearby, and shatter them with a heavy swing, then gather up the shiver moss.
Ah, I remember this game! The Marauders were always breaking rocks to learn their skills. This was easy!
And away she goes. So use Heavy Swing on mossy boulders to obtain Shiver Moss. Which we don't have to go that far for. And of course, Heavy Swing being the default ability. Yeah, kaboom! And we gotta do this twice more. Now, where is the third? And the first two were easy to see, and here's the third one. Yeah, it took down here in the corner. In behind this wind sprite and all the grass, too. Yeah, this blue bunny isn't afraid to get his hands dirty. Alright, back over to Love Song. You wield your axe with great skill, Khan. May I have the Shivermoss? Here you go. Very good. Now, before my daughter returns, there's one other matter which I must discuss with you. And what would that be? She's a woman grown, and as her father, I must think of her future. Of marriage. Oh, just so happens. Alas, she has shown no interest in any warriors of the Krell. At first I thought none suited her, but then I began to wonder. Was her mind made up? Had she already chosen a suitor? Realizing this, I persuaded her to come with me to Eorzea, and now that we have met, I feel more certain than ever. Dorgono has fallen in love with a warrior of another land. It is so hard to keep these voices up at my age. And I could not be happier for her, for who could disapprove of the champion who stood against the Chagan? Mathia Griffin, honor the step. I will not oppose the union of you and Dorgono. I offer you my blessing. It's like, what? My heart belongs to the sea. Did I mention I'm eternally bonded to someone else? I'm not all that keen on the whole institution of marriage, or this bloke called Gorge, but yeah, we should let him know about who really wants to be with her.
Hey, who are you to decide such things for me?
Yeah, I heard that.
I will not marry Mathia. I've only chosen a suitor, and it is not him.
Oh, I see. I was so certain that... so who is this other?
We will not discuss this any further. We have the mask now. Let us go and prepare for the ritual.
Yeah, take the mask now. Pray forgive me, Han. I spoke out of turn. Dorgono was right. We should attend to the ritual and restore Broken Mountain to the warrior he was. Yeah, I'll agree with that assessment. Yeah, I'm not the one you want. Also, we're going further north? Well, apparently we are. Like, we're going further north? So that's where they took Broken Mountain to? Because I would have expected they would just go back to the dry docks. But no, here he is, right in the crossroads. I brewed an elixir using the moss. Drink it now. Very good. Your body is ready. You must now receive the power of another great warrior. I can think of none more suitable than you, Han. We must awaken the crush within him once more. I bid you summon the strength of Father Azim and strike Broken Mountain with all your might. Do we have to go that far? You bid him what now? All your might. Hold nothing back. Swing to kill. Anything less than he will be crippled worse or die. Muster all your strength and attack Broken Mountain with a heavy swing. Provided I still have a voice. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. I hope we hit him with a blunt end. Seven hells, what is this? This feeling I felt welling up from within. This fire, this passion, this rage. Yeah. There it is. The beast stirs again. Its power is mine, it fills me with strength, yet I remain in control. Huzzah! The strength never left you, my friend. The injury was not one of the flesh, but of the heart. Trickery of the mind, a deception of the self. The elixir served only to still your flesh and dull the pain so you could stand fast against the Khan's axe. You will not need it again, for the fear that held you hostage has fled. I see. It was in my head all this time. It's no secret that fear can cripple a man worse than any wound, but I never thought. Gods, what a fool I've been! Thank you so much for helping me to overcome my foolishness, Love-san. You've made me a warrior again! Oh, and meanwhile, yeah, he never left on that voyage. I'm sure he's wondering what the heck is going on. Thank him. A warrior of surpassing strength and power is indispensable for this ritual. No other could have served as well.
Why, for there is no greater warrior than Matthias.
It's like, are you the one trying to hit on me? Oh, Gord, you're showing up at a bad time. This isn't what it looks like. I'm not kidding, this is not what it looks like. Like, no! Yeah, she's in love with a big blue bunny. How could you, Matthias? You and Dorgano all this time? It all makes sense now. The letters, the sonnets, it was you!
Yes, God, what is this nonsense you speak? What's gotten into you?
Yeah. Hey, buddy. What are you do- Oh, no. Yeah, with his heart broken.
Oh no, you don't, you stupid fool!
Yeah. Sweep him off his feet. Yeah, we're just gonna stare at him like, and then... yeah, I had to literally knock it out of him. Like, oh man. Yeah, I'm like, whatever. And so now he gets a scolding from Dorgano. So a little later... I'm so sorry, everyone. When I went to the docks to find a ship bound for the Far East, I ran into some marauders who told me Dorgano and her father had come. So overcome by joy, I began searching for them at once. But when I finally found you here and saw how you looked at Matthias with such joy, all my earlier fears came rushing back and the beast within me seized control.
It had better not happen again! You're lucky I held back. Next time I won't!
And brother, is it true that you've fully recovered? You are a warrior reborn? Congratulations! It's like a dream come true! Indeed, brother, indeed. At first I struggled to believe it, but it is as Love-san says. I must go and join them in the training sessions at once. And do not fear, the beast will not claim me again! And so, I cannot thank you enough, Love-san. It has been longer than I can remember since my brother smiled so. You've given us such a gift. It's the least I could do after all you have done for my daughter. Thank you for your kindness and your hospitality. Our time is short, however, and we must be on our way. Yeah, so soon? Having said that, Dorgano, I am reminded that you are still young and want for experience. You are not yet a warrior fit to wed, and so I bid you continue to strengthen your body and mind here, in this land. It suits you, I think. It's like, yeah, and they couldn't be happier. And so away he goes.
Did you hear that? I can stay! We can even train together! I can show you all the techniques we could all use to hone our skills.
Aye, but first I must teach you my methods. You must come with me to Hidden Falls right this instant! You too, Mathia. I have a final few words I wish to say to you there. Well, not necessarily there, Ichigo. Because, yeah, this one came back. So back we go to Costa del Sol. Hopefully my voice can still be salvaged. Yeah, for those of you who are wondering why I'm coughing, no, it's not COVID. It's just me trying to be in character and it's taxing my throat. Yeah, there they are. I trust you understand what all this means, my friend. Now that my brother has taken up the axe again, the competition for the title of Eorzea's greatest warrior will be that much more intense.
Don't forget I'm in the running too, you know.
So keep at it, warrior, for the time will come when we will challenge you again. And so with that, we'll take our 1,641 gil, as well as a Battle Dance, Savage Aim, and Savage Might Tier 7 materia. And earn the achievements I Am the Warrior 4. Of which we will earn the title that is associated with it, which is World Cleaver. Yeah, that's quite a title. It is quite a title indeed. And who knows, maybe Gorge and Dogano will fall in love with each other. So now, let me see if Yomi wants to team up with me for a trip to the leveling roulettes, just as something to add on to for this evening. Yeah, I do have the traditional Monk of Alamigo outfit, but come on, this is Hatchingtide. We gotta go full rabbit. Yeah, we're ditching the curl and going funny. So as you can see, my monk is standing currently at level 76. So let me ask Yomi if she wants to join me for a leveling roulette. Awesome. Alright, so it looks like she's going to work on her red mage, so I will go ahead and queue for leveling roulette. Yeah, might as well also go back to Shiro. I'll be back in a moment. Alright. Oh, she probably went inside. Likely to get out of the rain, but in the meantime I should probably clean the stables and feed the chocobos. Here we go. So while we're waiting for the opportunity, I'll go ahead and also get some of the stuff taken care of. How my retainers doing? Oh, one of those, huh? Well, how appropriate that they choose something for my monk. Yeah, this is still selling well. And then go ahead and do that. I haven't sold anything lately. Well, that could go for something though. Yeah, Battle Dance Tier 7 not as high in demand. It turns out this stuff isn't all that good at being something that's will sell for a high amount. But yeah, I am getting to the point now where I should start trading for the correct planet clusters for tier 7s again. Yeah, swing that cottontail back and forth. Oh, she must be upstairs. Oh, food is... I get it. I see that she's got the, looks like the, yeah, it's the Moogle mask from Moonfire Fair, I believe from last year? Yeah, you can watch that all day. Yeah, two cute little animals just enjoying the scenery with more animals. Yeah, of course we do have Lou to thank for giving us the awesome scenery that our aquarium possesses. Oh, what's that one? Oh, the Thavnarian turban. Yeah, it's not a headpiece you see very often. Also, something I should point out as well. You might not be able to notice at first glance. This is something I feel like I need to show off. Let me turn around Matthias so that I can get the camera angle works in a certain way. Depending on where you are, you can actually see the scenery of whatever environment you're in reflected in the rabbit eye. Now, obviously, this is the generic house image being reflected in my rabbit's eye, but it is something that I thought I should point out because I noticed this early on, and I thought it was really clever. I thought it was something was really cool that you could be able to see a scenery reflected in the rabbit eye. So you can see it in the other eye as well, too. And then she's checking out downstairs. Oh, she does perform. Yeah, she's got a big, huge Titan-themed bow for her glamour. Yeah, giving her the opportunity to enjoy everything that our house has to offer. Taking a look and seeing what crafting is available for her, if that's something she's into. Yeah, she's gotten quite a few things built up, and especially Goldsmith, she has the 70. She was able to get on top of yeah, she was able to get on top of the alchemy furnace. Yeah, she's a jumper in her own right. I guess everything was positioned in such a way that she could be able to do that. Oh, I slide right off. And then just overshoot. I'm actually surprised I can phase through the furnace. Yeah, I'm gonna burn myself on this side, but... how did you get up there, Yomi? Yes, it is. Yeah, how would you have gotten up there? Yeah, try and have her give me a demo. Yeah, I imagine it's not as easy as it looks. Like, you have to be able to stick the landing just right. Also, she was able to face through the wall somehow. Oh, the queue's gone up, so let's do this. And we drew Doma. Alright, let's see what Bunny Monk can do. Yeah, use a little elixir field to get the ball rolling. We're definitely going to make use of our group attacks here. Yeah, they'll be coming very much into use. Also, I need to get the 30% earrings on because this is below 70. Look out. And again. Ah! Get back here. Hold still, you freak. Oh, jeez. Tank, pull back. Nope, couldn't do it. Ugh. Doma, more like Dome Ow. And let's start it again. Try and stay in motion while also not getting nailed. Let's look out. Ah. You stay clear of that. Yeah, hopefully we can get these guys taken down soon. There we go. Big guy out of the way, and then his little friend goes with him. Now over here. Wait a minute. I was about to say, why are they aiming over there? Down he goes. With the star armor, there it is. Alright, we're ready to roll. And look up this. So I need to remember that I also have my Dragon Kick too. Let those go by, and those go by. Yeah, let's pound him for a while. Yeah, get a 2-for-1 deal. I like that. Watch out for those flying mines. Clear this. I mean, you can really hear the shots going off here. Almost there on this guy. And got it. And we're free to go. Hello there, Vanguard. Oh. Take advantage of the opportunity. Go. Fury, Moonhawk Breaker. And fill back in the Dragon Kick. Oh, Ring of Slaying. That's coming my way. Go for the gunfire, then go. Seems like we got the pattern figured out. This. Almost got these two, and then we can move on. There goes one Licarius. There goes the other. Of course, play for the other treasure chests. Yeah, hold on there. Hold on there, cowboy. Also, I'm not taking full advantage of my chakra. Yeah, I wonder what... Monk is definitely one of those classes where it makes me wonder, am I really getting the most out of it? I feel like I should be scoring for more damage than I'm not. Then again, I don't know personally anyone who mains as a monk, so they can't get a good baseline. Look out for the wires. And those tripwires are a pain. In more ways than one. Over here. Also, I should be as well utilizing limit break. It is available, so I'm sure using it. I should be using it. Yeah, you stay safe over there, Yomi. Well, this turned out to be very fortunate. Ah, but I still got hit. I still was considered a professional tripwire. Oh no! Well, at least I was able to get to her. There we go. It's like, oh, I want to get to her, but I can't until the tripwire goes down. Off we go. At least I did get the hit, so I'll take it. I think feeling a little more confident now going for the big pull. Nope. Staying clear. Trying to get as many as we can before we have to go through the rotation. Alright, one more to go. There we go. Alright, get in there. Oh, look out! Yeah, you guys are in the perfect spot. That was enough. That was enough. Still insist on living, huh? Yeah, we'll fix that. I want to wait until more of them come to show up because you know they will. Yep, there they are. It's perfect breakup. Perfect balance with the rock breaker. Alright, there we go. And one more left. Alright, time to deal with crazy version of Grinwat. Get back over here. Yeah, we also know how vocal he is. Also know that he really likes his rapid fire machine gun. This is on me. Yeah, taken elsewhere. Alright, staying clear of those. And staying clear of that too. Okay, leave her alone. Oh, let's go for another round.
Die! Die! Die!
No, 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 no! Why? Yeah. Die, die, die! More like, why?
We go together! La, la, la!
Yeah, we'll just let you chill out over there. Yeah, which way are you aiming with that thing?
Die! Die! Die!
Oh, awkward! Alright, limit breaking. Yeah, shoot at me as much as you want, Green, while I'm breaking you. Yes, please. Please do that. We're at 77. And we got the music to drop. Looks like I rolled 30 there. And the tank got the music, but that's alright. Yeah, Yomi assessing and Doom guy. Yeah, I don't think I'll argue against that one. Doom guy. Yeah, we're coming up on 2 hours, so I think we'll go ahead and call things here, especially since, yeah, she got 77 on Rampage too. So yeah, now that we've gotten to see the level 80 quest for the warrior, it will not be long now before Mathai gets the opportunity to get to experience level 80's monk quests, so that will come in the future. Yeah, I've become more familiar with Doom in recent months because I see a lot more people talking about it. So, yeah, I guess it makes sense that she would be familiar with that sort of thing. Yeah, it was also nice for me to have the opportunity to give you guys the introduction to Yomi. Now that you've met her for the first time, hopefully we'll be getting to have her and Mathai team up a lot more in the future. And with the first week of Hatchingtide now complete as far as the quest is concerned, doesn't mean that we can't stop doing Hatchingtide more and more, but of course I'll be doing that all off screen. But that's going to do it for tonight's edition of the first part of Hatchingtide 2020 in Final Fantasy XIV. I am glad all of you guys enjoyed it, and now that I'm dressed up as this fancy take on the Easter Bunny, I'm certainly going to be enjoying wearing this outfit for quite some time. So, thanks everyone for watching, and we will see you guys again tomorrow as we get back to the pursuit of trying to complete Tales of Vesperia before the Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out in a couple of weeks. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and on behalf of Yomi and myself, until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.